everybody, it's Christina from Creations with Christina, and now we are going to be working on our tag that going to be making using the Rosalie CC Design stamp. And I'm just running this through now using a scallop nestabilities through my Big Shot. And I'm just flipping over here so I can add a little border or emboss section using my mat for my spellbinders. So I'm just picking up my pattern paper that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to use some of my October Afternoon Thrift Shop paper pad. And I really like the colors in this, and I think it's going to work really well with my stamped image. So what I'm doing now is just getting ready to ink the edges, and I'm going to start with some old paper distress ink. So what I'm doing now is just off to look for my next color that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to use the Victorian Velvet Distress ink, and I'm just inking up the edges. And I just liked how the color of this coordinated with the colors I chose for my Copic markers. I'm just preparing my tag, and as I was getting ready, I found out that my ATG gun had run out of tape, so I thought, here's a quick little lesson on how to put it together. So sorry that it's so fast. It was just the quickest way to get it done. So. Okay, so what I'm doing now is just adding adhesive to my tag. And my tags are just from Staples. They're ones I just buy right from the store, and I just use those sometimes as a template or as the actual tag. And I'm just lining this in the back of my cardstock or my pattern paper that I chose, and just trimming off the extra pieces just to get it to the shape of the tag. So I went ahead and got all my pieces together and heated up my heat gun, and right now what I'm going to do is just add some lace, and this is Prima lace that I had in my collection. I'm just putting that right along the bottom of my tag, and I'll just trim off the edges here. And now what I'm going to do is just add some Stampin' Up! Dimensionals to the back of my Copic image, and I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that to my tag. So these are just some Prima flowers that I have in my collection, and I'm just going to go ahead and add. I thought the green was a nice little accent color, and the first thing I'm putting down is this like burlap kind of flower that I got at my local craft store, and I'm just going to add my Prima flower to the top of that. And then I have tons of these little Prima roses that I got a while ago, and they're pink. They come in different colors, but we're just going to use the pink here. This is what I have left from this one container. And I'm just going to add those right around the flower that I already added. So what I'm going to do now is using my Stampin' Up! Tab punch, I'm just going to punch out some brown cardstock and put this at the top of my tag. This is a great way to hide the little hole that comes on the pre-done tags, because I really don't like those. So I'm just going to adhere that down, and then I'm going to use my Crop-A-Dile to punch my hole for where I'm going to add my fibers. So now what I'm doing is just running my fibers through the top of my tag, And these fibers are just stuff I had around. They're a nice pretty pink, and they coordinate with the colors that I chose for my Rosalie stamp here. So, all right, that's my tag. Thanks for watching another episode. See you next time. Bye.